I'm going to do a curriculum review for the Good and the Beautiful math levels 2, 3, 4, and 5. I've been homeschooling my kids since they were in kindergarten. This year we are wrapping up grade 2 and 3. And we have done the Good and the Beautiful math curriculum since the beginning, and I have absolutely loved it. It is open and go. It's a spiral style curriculum, so the concepts continually build on themselves and they're continually reviewing. So it's just the exposure is so constant that they have an ample amount of time to master all the concepts, and it gives me time to see where they're struggling, and we can go back and review those concepts and go more in depth as needed. So the level K, level 1, level 2, and level 3 all come with a course book and a box, a manipulatives box. And in the box, it comes with everything you need. You can see there's a clock on the front of this box. It's been well loved. It's gone through both my boys now, but inside of it has all the pieces that you will need to go along with specific lessons, and each lesson outlines what manipulatives you'll need for that lesson. And then let's close it. And the same thing with the Math 3 box. It comes with an assortment of things, magnetic tanagram pieces. There's a separate magnetic whiteboard that comes with this box as well, so you can put the tanagram pieces on there and they stay in place. And I love them. It's just the curriculum, the name really speaks a lot for this curriculum because it is truly really good and it's beautiful. Everything about it is so well done. The drawings and just the books, the materials, everything. It's so beautiful. So starting with level 2, when you open it and go, these books are lay flat style. So with each lesson, you just kind of press down and the books lay completely flat. But I absolutely love this. The book is broken up into 4 sections. So after each of the 4 sections, there's a course review, like a section review. And then at the very end of the book, there's a whole course review. And you are given the opportunity during each of those unit reviews to look over your child's work. And if they're missing anything, there's an additional practice work. And you can also go back, of course, to the lessons that cover those concepts and review them more in depth. Some of the things that I love, so each year has a different theme. The level 2 is all about transportation. So there's planes, rockets, boats, all kinds of things, the manipulatives that they do. My kids love it. It's so much fun. Each lesson is broken down into the new work that you're teaching, and then there's a page or 2 of independent review that the child can do completely independently. It takes us about 15 to 20 minutes to do the lesson. And then an additional 10 or so minutes for my son to complete the review page. And one other thing that he really loves, it's fun, they have different logic puzzles throughout where they have to solve riddles or listen to the clues and put the objects in the right order. And my son loves those. It really it makes it fun. He thinks it's a game. It's very hands-on. There is actually a lot of games that we play together. Math level 2 is designed for parent instruction, so I sit down and I do the whole lesson with him. The review he does on his own, but I'm there if he needs anything. But it's fun, and we love it. Math level 3 is also parent-taught, completely parent-led. This takes us about 20 minutes of instruction, and then it takes my son an additional 10 to 20 minutes for the independent review pages. This also follows the same format of having the 4 units. After each unit, there's a unit review, and then there's a whole course review at the end of the book. And this book theme is around the world. So it's really cool because it incorporates this geographical concept into it. And throughout the lessons, if they're introducing a new place or a new country where the characters in that lesson are, we go and look it up on the map. And so it's crossing so many different boundaries, and it talks a lot about the lifestyles in that country. So he's getting exposed to all these different cultures through his math curriculum, and I absolutely love it. Math 3 is when multiplication starts getting introduced, and fractions, and it's just a big leap. I was very intimidated when I first opened this book, and I was like, wow, this is going to be a big year. But it is so gently done, and my son has excelled with it. And I'm really happy about that, because I was a bit overwhelmed when I first opened this year 3 book, seeing all the big new concepts that we were going to be covering. But like I said, The Good and the Beautiful really does an amazing job of laying out the concepts so gently and taking it step by step and teaching in such a way that is so easy for these children to grasp. Even for myself, there's concepts that I have learned with my son that I never learned in elementary school, and tips and tricks that they give you to make it easier. It's just been so much fun, and we have absolutely loved going through this curriculum together. Starting in level 4, level 3 also comes with an answer key. Level 4 and level 5, you get rid of the manipulative boxes, and they have a mental math spiral bound books. And these look really cool. We have not done these yet. We're going to start level 4 in the fall. And after each 5 lessons, there's a little problems for them to solve for each lesson. And then after the 5th one, they get to choose a sticker back here to put on their map, like a little map page, and it teaches them grids. And so they go through all this, and then at the end of this mental math mysteries, there's a story to accompany the map, and it just looks really exciting. And I think he's gonna absolutely love doing that. And it's just another way that The Good and the Beautiful grows with your child and makes all the lessons just super intriguing and exciting, and makes your child ready and eager to come and learn. And like I said, it does come with an answer key. When you start getting into these bigger concepts, this is very convenient to have, so you're not having to go back and check the work and do all the math yourself, or use a calculator to just flip open answer key. And there's been a couple times when the concepts are something that I necessarily didn't learn in school or couldn't remember, so it's been really great to have this answer key, because it lays down all the answers and how they got the answers, so you and your child can go and look at that if needed. And then the level 4 course book, of course, follows another theme. This looks like travel. I see the Eiffel Tower on the front in Paris. Levels 4 and 5 are also the spiral teaching, so all the concepts build upon each other. At the beginning of each unit, it lays out the concepts you're going to cover in that unit. If there's any extra supplies that are not supplied for you within the math lesson, it tells you that. And then you go through and you do the lesson, and it still has like the parent taught lesson. I think actually in level 4, it goes to student guided. So there's a video option for every single lesson that the child can watch a video, or they can read a mini lesson in here, and then there's the independent review. So of course the parents are there if they need you to help understand any concepts more, they're confused about something, you're there to provide that support for them. But at level 4, it is aimed to be student-led math, and so my son is very excited about that this year. And then that's it. So level 4, we're excited to explore this book. Level 5 also has the mental math book, the same concept as this. They complete the problems and can add the stickers to the map. And then once they finish the curriculum, there's a story in here that they get to read through and use the map. It all just intertwines. And like I said, it's with The Good and the Beautiful, they do so good about integrating so many different concepts into one aspect of curriculum. So it's not just the math you're getting aspects of geography and different cultures and transportation and how things work. So they're just making all these different connections through all their curriculums and tying it all together, and it's so beautiful to watch that happen. Math 5 also comes with an answer key as well, and a course book. So the course book, if you are doing more than one child, you could share the answer key, of course, but they would need their own mental math book and their own course book because these are consumable. They're going to be doing all the work in there. And these lessons as well are, it tells you to watch the video or read the mini lessons. So again, this is completely student-led for level 5, and we're really excited. My son will be starting level 4 in the fall, but he has really enjoyed math, and sometimes he does 2 or 3 lessons a day. So I anticipate he'll be starting level 5 after the new year, and so that's why I have both curriculums set out for him this year. But we have really enjoyed the Good and the Beautiful math. I feel like it has truly built a foundation. Like I said, we've used this since kindergarten, and I'm completely blown away about how well they have learned concepts and the amount of knowledge that they have and how quickly they catch on. It's been a true joy to use the Good and the Beautiful curriculum.